Hi everyone, it's Miss Wilkin. Today I want to teach you a reading strategy that you can use while you're at home. The reading strategy is called Check for a Pattern. Now we all know what a pattern is. It's something that repeats itself over and over again. Let me show you a pattern with some things I found around the house. I have some fruit I found in my kitchen. Watch as I make a pattern. Apple, orange, apple, orange, apple. Do you know what's coming next? I bet you do. Orange. Apple, orange, apple, orange, apple, orange. It repeats itself over and over again, the same thing. I can even change my pattern. Let's see, I have some other fruits. I'm going to try a different pattern. I'm going to start with the apple and the orange again. So now I have apple, orange, lemon. Apple, orange, lemon. And if we continued, we would add apple, orange, lemon, and we would just keep going over and over. That's a pattern. You can see the pattern here, but you could also hear it when I'm saying it. Apple, orange, lemon. Apple, orange, lemon. We're going to try that with our reading strategy because our reading strategy is called Check for a Pattern. If you can see in here, the child is reading and it says, vegetables grow in my garden. There are carrots in my garden. There are beans in my garden. Do you hear a pattern when I'm reading? Did you see the pattern? It repeats in my garden, in my garden, in my garden. I'm going to show you how that looks when we read a book. I have a book here. The title is I Went Walking. Let's look and see if we can find a pattern when we're reading this book. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a black cat looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a brown horse looking at me. Do you hear the pattern? I could also see it when I was reading it. Some of the words in sentences repeat. Let's go on and listen again. I went walking. What did you see? Those words were repeated again and again. I saw a red cow looking at me. So a lot of those words are repeated over and over again. It's a pattern. Something new that I noticed was it gives a color word and the animal, red cow. Back on this page, it was a brown horse. So it's a color with also an animal. Let me read a couple more pages and let's see if we see the pattern. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a green duck looking at me. So those words are repeated over and over again, and then it's just adding a color word and an animal. So when you're reading, if you use that reading strategy, look for patterns, then it will help you become a better reader. And you can also use your reading strategies of picture clues, like this is a green duck. Let's continue reading the story so that you can hear how the story ends. You will notice when I get toward the end of the story that there's a little part at the end that doesn't repeat. And that's okay because good readers know that a story can change, the words can change. But I want you to continue listening to this story when I read it so that you can hear the pattern and you can see the pattern in the words. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a pink pig looking at me. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a yellow dog looking at me. Here's the yellow dog. I went walking. What did you see? I saw a lot of animals following me. And here are all of the animals that followed her. So you'll notice at the end, the words changed a little bit and also the picture changed a little bit. But there were still patterns all in this story of I went walking. So when you're reading, see if you can use this reading strategy. Check for a pattern. I hope you enjoyed my reading strategy for today and continue to read at home. Use all of your reading strategies to help you become a better reader. Bye, friends.